Here we go, here we go, here we go. Welcome to the show, you know. Monica, Mo, justice in the mix. Bringing truth with no tricks. Mama Mo, here we go. Welcome to the show, you know. Monica, Mo, justice in the mix. Bringing truth with no tricks. Saturdays our day to shine. Focus on books and storylines. Courtroom drama commentary. Keeping it real, never scary. Mo justice dropping wisdom. Weekend vibes, you can't miss them. Open your mind, let the truth be told. From the cases big to the bold. Deep dive into legal scenes. Breaking down what justice means. Analyzing every clue we find. No stone left unturned, no mind left behind. Gather round, it's time to see. Justice served thoughtfully. Books and cases, join the ride. Monica, more justice by your side. Oh, justice dropping wisdom. Weekend vibes, you can't miss them. Open your mind, let the truth be told. From the cases big to the bold.
On faith, people didn't even know the history between some of the stuff I was saying that happened in the early days because they weren't part of the early days. Well, I'm going to sum it up like this. I'm going to take him at his word. And so far, I haven't seen anything different. I've been trying very hard to make sure that I don't say or do anything to cause any greater divide or anything. And that's it.
What's up with you, Monica, man? I'm back.
Oh Lord.
What's up with you, Joy? I was just trying to get something to make sense. Like, girls, you just said, man, that I shouldn't have had my girl all in my videos and shit like that. Her name wasn't in the videos, and she never said nothing against none one of y'all. Even after she heard y'all call her a barrage of bitches, and she looked like a man, this, that, and the third. And you know nothing about me or my fucking mind girl right now. So I just want to, could you clarify that, dude? Because that's not making any sense.
How could we say she looked like a man if we had never saw her before?
But, hey, shit, when you call on your camera, you like a fucking chimpanzee, so who's calling who what?
So
that's why you won't put your camera on. You got rushed ass lips.
That didn't answer my question.
But they didn't answer my question, though. They didn't answer my she not afraid to be on camera, though. You are. She never had a problem getting a man. Girls, you gay as hell and you got a problem with getting a man. You see how that works?
But you got dick pics in your phone. You got drop dick pics in your phone.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
This is facts.
No, but you chasing my dick though, bro.
Did you or did you not?
No, did it? No, did it? No, did it? Why did you throw Bam under the bus when me and Bam already talked about it? I got it on recording, bro.
And put it on a live
I got it on recording, bro. Now Bam sent me a video of straight drop jacking off in the garage.
You got his dick.
While she was there, bro. That's what she sent me, bro.
Yeah, you asked for it.
That's on the channel, one of many channels that you have to take down.
You asked for it. If you a straight man, why you getting dick pics? Why you getting dick videos?
Okay. I heard a question. Why you hate me so much? Go. Why do you hate him so much?
As I explained earlier, I don't hate this nigga. He's constantly saying my name because he's always crying and whining about what somebody did to him and how he ain't did nothing but tell jokes. And they couldn't take my jokes, so they start doxing me, man. This same ass old tired ass fucking pathetic ass story. That's what you've been saying for years, and it's simply not true. Because guess what? I got receipts that show that before I ever dox anybody, and that goes for anybody, not just you, that when You offer $1,000 for my information, nigga. So whatever came after that, after you tried to get my information, nigga, it's been fuck you. Fuck your old bitch. Well, no, respect to her, but fuck your new bitch. All
No,
that. You know what I'm saying? It don't
No,
matter.
period.
you said what
At
you
the
said.
time, at the time,
Period.
at the time,
Said
at
what
the
you said.
time,
Stand on
at
business.
Oh,
at the time, at the
okay. So,
time. That shit.
Country Scrub and Bam and Carla
At the
sent me your
time.
information. Country
At the time.
Scrub,
I don't
Carla,
care.
and
I don't
Bam
care who
sent me
sent
your
you to that.
information. Money,
Hey,
can I talk? Could you
I fuck
drop
with
him?
country
So I
and I
can
fuck with
talk?
Carly.
Okay. All right.
He
Calm.
can talk.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
like
him.
real talk. So it's fuck
He can
your
talk. I'm
mammy,
quiet.
fuck your boyfriend that you sucking his dick. You see what I'm saying? Like straight up, bruh. I ain't have to offer nobody nothing. People already didn't like your whole ass, bruh. Carla and Bam and Crunchy Scrub sent me your information, bruh, for the free. Cause they had a problem with your bitch ass, bruh. So since it's fuck my new girl, that don't hurt me, bruh. Like real shit, bruh. When you gonna learn, bruh? Y'all have nothing on me, bruh. As bad as you want me to
If
have
it
AIDS, I don't, bruh. You see
if
what
it
I'm
don't
saying?
hurt
Like
you,
you
then
a
why you
fuck ass
crying
nigga,
about it?
bruh.
You might
Real
as well
fucking
drop
talk, bruh.
yours.
Let's not talk about the AIDS part. All right.
Real
Let's
shit. That like Monica,
concentrate.
that's the only thing that they got to stand on. They don't even have that cause the bitch who lied about the shit, she fucking dead. Ain't no receipt. Girls lied like he seen the goddamn pill bottle. You see what I'm saying? These motherfuckers ain't got shit on me. They mad, man, cause I was down and made a fucking come up and these hoe ass niggas can't take this shit. I'm 44 fucking years old. Girls, why the fuck is you still in your mammy house? That's why you ain't get kicked out. Get
Okay.
kicked out, that's a part of
Is
life,
that
nigga.
a
You stand with a bitch,
question
bruh.
that you want to answer to, or that's just the statement you want to make?
Shit, that's a statement I'm making. Real
Okay.
shit. Cause
Do
he
you
ain't
have
got
a
no fucking reason. Look, Monica, like in this case, we just talked about this other day on Cynthia panel. They are the motherfucking plaintiffs. You see what I'm on the defense. They haven't brought sufficient evidence about shit, right or wrong. And hearsay don't hold up in court. We know that. So all they doing is hearsay. You see what I'm saying? He just said earlier that cause my girl attached to me, my girl ain't said one word to you hoes, bruh. Like real, and she still won't, bruh. She ain't finna come out for a throne. Like straight the fuck up. Like, but he scared to come on camera because he look like a fucking monkey, man. Real
Okay.
shit.
We beyond the on camera stuff, okay? For tonight, we're beyond the camera stuff. He said the part about the girlfriend, but can you see that the strategy around here has been, if you can't get at the person, CEO, then you get at the person closest to them in order to get at them.
But this stock, yeah, I understand that, Monica. You are so right. But it's also my stockish behavior because my girl information was never on her. They went looking for her. And Bam already told me that, Puppy Monkey. You threw her on the bus so fast. That's why I was telling people in UP, how can UP be cool with Bam still in cahoots with this motherfucker,
Okay,
man?
but you can't. Okay. JJ, do you ever come up for breath? At the end of the day, earlier in the session, right, they explained how they got someone snatched the picture off of the truck, because I remember that. She took a picture of you, her image came. These are the people that was in shadow.
Hold on, Monica. You hear my baby. There wasn't no real image. They blew that motherfucker up. They took a shadow and blew that motherfucker up. And when I
These
came
are
with
the
the real,
people
when
that
I came
chased
with,
the girl
hold
into
on,
the freezer.
Monica, when I came with the real picture, my girl, they couldn't believe it was her. Mind you, OCC seen my girl in real life.
Okay, but
OCC
did you hear what he said earlier? He said they
he
got
lying.
the picture and then
He
he
lying.
went and got the name.
He lying. He
told you
lying.
exactly what he
How
did.
can you get a picture off the reflection off of my SUV? Answer that, Monica.
Okay. He want to know, how did you get a picture off the reflection from the SUV? Go, Gears.
How did we get a picture off the reflection of a SUV?
I tried to tell.
So he claims that we. How do we get the picture? But he admits that we got a picture, but he claims we blew it up. So he answered his own question. We got a picture off of it because it's called a fucking reflection. Okay, that's how. And nobody blew it up. Okay. That's
Yes,
just what
y'all
it was.
did. Yes, y'all did.
No, no, we didn't. No, we
Yes, you
didn't.
did.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Because just like you didn't
No.
go to his job.
Uh,
Just like you didn't go to his job.
oh
Okay,
my
so
Like
let's
God.
you
go to the
stop
next
playing.
thing. I'm gonna put him back
But
up. Let's see what the
but
next
here's
thing
the
is.
thing.
Do you
Here's the
have
thing. No, let
something
me get my shit off real quick.
to
Here's the
go?
thing. When he first went on his little rant, he claimed that he don't care, it don't hurt us. So why is you even asking me why I did this? Okay, again, I'm gonna take it back to where I said he offered $1,000 for my information. This is part of Country Thug or Caller or any of that. So none of that has anything to do. Like I said, if a nigga offered money for my information, then whatever happens after that, I don't care if it's a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever. It is what it is, nigga. You started this doxing shit. You wanted my information. I never wanted yours. So you talking this stalker shit, nigga. You the one who came, who presented yourself as a stalker first, nigga. Even
Okay,
asking money for my shit. So it is what it is. Again, stop crying. I'm not the one. You should be asking yourself why you so angry. If you doing
Is
so
it on
good
a
in life,
community
why
wall?
you worry
let him
about
back
me?
up.
Why every
Is
time you
it
go
on
on
a
a rant,
community
you
wall?
mention
Where is
can
it,
you
Ears? Where is
every
it?
time you go on a rant, listen, this is what I mean about Joy fighting other people battles. If I ain't got no issue with you, what
Nigga,
you
you fight
speaking
other
up
people
for?
battles
What you
too.
speaking up for?
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Relax.
let him back up
Relax.
to find out why he
I
Again.
wanted
just
So
your
asked. It's on a
information
community
for
wall.
1,000.
no, again, listen,
Okay,
listen.
This nigga ain't got shit, Monica. All this nigga content is about me. He cannot hold a fucking live stream
What
without talking
content?
okay,
What
about me.
content?
ask
All
What
this shit
content?
over
I
there,
don't
bro.
go live on you. You
All
just
your shit
JJ,
over
did
there,
you
bro. All
ask
your
for
videos that's
his?
like you even made a video. Hold on, Monica. Monica, why would you make a video, girls, like you went to Walmart, bro, and I was at Walmart and you pulled up on me? Go.
oh, the
What?
reason I did that is
Now
because
I
you was
said
lying
why?
about working at
That's
the reason
clickbait.
I did that
That
because you
cause
was
you
lying about
clickbait.
working at Walmart and I
You
caught your
clickbait.
ass. That's why.
Then look,
That's why.
Monica, why would you
That's
go up
why.
there? Why would you
Because
go
you
up
was
there to
lying about working
Walmart?
at Walmart.
Monica,
That's why.
Monica, can I
Remember?
have the same respect, man,
Remember?
you just gave him? Because you just dropped me,
Remember?
Monica. Like real talk. Why would you go up there to Walmart, girls, with a picture of Faith and a picture of me talking about we stealing at that motherfucker, bro? Because you just clickbaited them folks like you was around me when you wouldn't. Because you won't come around me. You ain't coming out of Milwaukee, bro. Real fucking talk. Now, Monica, my wife is right here, man. If you want to ask her, man, and she feel like talking to y'all, bro, about how they felt this shit, because she came and told me, man. She already knew about Country Scrub because she heard the rap songs that we had. So she knew about this fuck ass nigga. Real talk, Country Scrub already put the room out there. He fuck with a bus driver. Real talk, you cannot get a clear fucking picture off a goddamn SUV. Come on now, Monica. That's bullshit. Them folks went lurking. That mean they harassing. Real talk. When you looking up phone numbers, that's not public. That is harassing. Why is you doing that shit, Puppet Monkey? That's all we want to know, bro. And I am doing way fucking better than you is in life, bro.
Okay,
Real
so
fucking talk, nigga.
why did he do that? He already answered that question.
Now he lied. That's why he lied. Real talk. Went to
Well,
Walmart with a
all right,
picture.
well, you can't see JJ, right? You're from one area at a time, right? That Walmart thing was back in probably 2021. I
But this,
remember.
yeah, this is content though, Monica. My point is, all his content is about me, lying about me, lying about my children, like he know my fucking children. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't know what all you have seen him do, but I done seen them folks do the most. You see what I'm saying? Like straight up, they don't know my fucking children. They don't know shit about me or my motherfucking girl. All we know is them
JJ,
motherfuckers, huh?
JJ, has there ever been a time, and I'm just going to talk about me, right? When you personally have read an article about my son and you gave your narrative to it, correct?
I read the article and I gave my opinion on it, yeah. But what?
Okay.
Let me
So
ask you this, Monica. Let me ask you this, Monica. What the fuck they got to do with when we done squashed this shit? Now I'm on Puppet Monkey. I ain't on you.
Okay.
All right, and I apologize to you, and I ain't never.
Okay,
I
wait a
apologize
second.
to you, and I ain't never
Okay.
apologize to nobody.
You asked me a question,
Once,
I'm gonna answer it.
look, Monica. Once me and you came to an olive branch, it
Okay,
is no more.
listen.
It is no more record keeping of wrongdoing toward each other.
Ain't nobody pointing out
So
of
that was
wrongdoing.
just
I'm
you
pointing
just
out
kept.
an example.
Yeah, and I'm giving you an example
giving,
too, Monica. I'm giving
giving
you an
an
example too.
example from me.
Yeah, I'm
because
giving you an
it's
example
easier
from
for
you
me to
too.
relate to me It's easier for me to relate to me than going into the
You
stories that
choose
all of
another one
y'all have.
because I don't want to talk about that because we got an olive branch and we
Okay,
ain't
but
keeping no records of wrongdoing.
okay, I'm not trying to say that it's a wrongdoing for you. I'm just trying to say you came up with a narrative. It doesn't match my story, but it doesn't make your narrative any more important or my story any less important. Now I'm going to connect it back to the situation at hand
So
with the case.
now I'm feeling like so you like really like jump sides with him a little bit because
No,
me and
I
you
ain't
had
jump
our thing
sides
and
with
you got
no,
in your
I ain't
feelings a little
jump
bit.
sides with
But like I
nobody.
said,
And I'm not in my feelings about anything with anyone. What I want to do is stop this back and forth bickering for things that don't matter. But some things matter to you guys more than they would to me. So I'm just trying to get an understanding for everyone. I'm just gonna assume his phone dropped out.
See what I mean about the old shit, the constant crying about old shit, talking about me going to a Walmart back 4 or 5 years ago, you know what I'm saying? But
I remember the
anybody
Walmart.
with sense would know that I wasn't actually acting like I was in his city. It was it was comedy, it was parody, right? It was these jokes that he say that other people can't handle, but clearly he's the one who's sensitive. He's the one who can't take a joke, right? Because the joke was all behind him saying he didn't work at Walmart
No,
and then he got caught working at Walmart.
he's not sensitive because he can't take a joke. He's frustrated from all of the back and forth for the years.
So
Some people,
so
it
he
takes a toll on some people.
li- li- listen, so he talks about my content, right? But he can only reference things from years ago. So if I'm not actively doing content against him, what is he crying for? He claimed that what me finding his girl name didn't affect him. He don't care. So what you questioning me about that for? For what?
Okay, but why? This is me asking from me. What difference did it make who he was with today? Or whenever you looked it up, 2024, 2025, recently. Why was that important to know who she is?
It
If
was
you're
not
saying
some
to
it was
me,
not listen.
you're
It was
saying that
not
this is not from you, you're saying I haven't been messing with you or having anything to do with you, JJ, since 3 years ago. You bringing up stuff from 3 years ago. So then, why in this recent year you were compelled to find out who she was?
I was not compelled to do anything. Somebody brought her Facebook out. All I did was find the name. That's what I did. I wasn't searching for her. I'm not the one who came out and said, "Oh, I found her." I found her name, passed it along to somebody else, and then that person passed it along to somebody else. But I was not out here, "Oh, I gotta find JJ's girl. I just gotta find her." No,
Okay, pause. I didn't. I was only on the panel with JJ. He dropped himself. It was just me and JJ on the panel. He dropped himself. So I put you, Joy, back up here and Gears back up here at the same time. He dropped himself. It was only me and him talking. I had put Gears down and I asked the question. And I didn't ask the question to offend him about whatever he said once upon a crime about my son. I don't give a fuck. I asked the question because it's something that I can relate to and I can understand. Can't nobody tell me how to speak either. And I'm not in my fifis. I'm not, I know what this is about. This is about seeing people communicating and feeling a certain kind of way. I don't have any stakes in any of this situation other than trying to get a better understanding. So maybe some of this shit could stop. And I'll take the anger or whatever it is about that associated with that. But at some point, this stuff has to stop. So Gears, so you're saying the picture came up and then you felt not compelled, but you got the name.
I got the name, but I wasn't out here. I wasn't the one who found her, who tracked her down. We had a image to put to a voice, to put to a unknown person who was going by Miss Minnie at the time.
We
We
had
found
a
her.
name implies that it's more than one person.
Huh?
We had a name infers that it was more than one person who was looking.
Well, I found it, so I found her name. I matched the name to the face. Um,
But somebody
to,
sent you a
to
picture.
well, no, nobody sent me it. The her
So y'all matched the
when she was
image off the reflection on the car.
no, no, that's his lies, right? That's his lies because he's incapable of telling things how they actually played out. Why I don't know, but nobody found her off the image, the reflection in the car. That happened prior to that. When we found that, we were just saying that, oh, he got a big girl. She ain't no skinny thing. You know what I'm saying? She got some weight on her. That's why he has to say we blew her picture up because apparently he's not happy with her shape. Nobody had to blow her up. Your girl
Well,
ain't skinny.
that's an assumption he's not happy with her shape. Let's just stick
Wh-
to the facts. Y'all
Well,
found some
my
pictures
thing
of her.
is, well, okay, my thing is she's not skinny. Okay, do with that what you want, right? But nobody had to blow the picture up. So we found
Oh,
we
okay. So what you're
yeah.
saying is that whatever picture y'all looking at, he's saying it's
So
blown
let
up.
me stop this right now. So
Okay, well, stop.
the recent picture that you saw when she was in Memphis don't match up to the pictures that y'all did blow up and distort towards her.
So how do you again, like, Joy? What do you be talking about? How did we blow the picture up? How?
So is she the same size as y'all blew it up in the reflection of the picture of the car versus when she was in Memphis?
Okay. What I have heard so far is that, and this is what I heard from JJ, they found a Facebook account of hers from several years back when she was a much heavier person. That's what he said today on on Cynthia's panel.
What? We all just staring at each other.
So again,
Okay, so
she
JJ's up
she
there
ain't skinny,
and here sit
and
down.
nobody had to blow up her picture.
Mo.
Okay,
Yes, you
and
did.
Yes,
and
you
we
did,
didn't
bro.
find
Yes, you did,
we
bro.
didn't
We
find her
brought the
from the
real picture,
One
reflection.
bro.
second. So
We
one
brought the real
second.
picture. Hey, Monica, I want to ask you something.
Mo,
Go
just
ahead.
drop us all down.
Yeah, Monica, like you can stay up here, Joe. I just don't want my gears up here. What is your whole sole purpose for having this panel? I just want to know, from the honestly.
The whole
I
soul.
can answer. Let me answer.
Joy, I want to hear Sister Monica answer these. Go ahead, Sister
I'm
Monica.
not nobody's Sister Monica. I don't think I'm liking your tone, JJ. I had the panel because this was something that was going on with me, and I had a discussion with people about things that were going on with me.
And let me chime in.
Now, let me ask you this.
Hold on, JJ. Let me chime. JJ,
Hold on, Joy. Hold up, Joy.
because
Because
you
my
wasn't here in
Joy,
the
my name
beginning.
been mentioned the whole time. Why
No,
I
it
wouldn't
No,
believe
your
it?
name was not
Shit.
mentioned the whole time.
Wait, hold on. Let me say
Now,
something,
like,
JJ.
when is people gonna tell motherfuckers when they wrong? Fuck all that, man. Since
JJ,
they
you're
can't get
not
that
listening.
Joy. When is somebody gonna tell these cocksuckers they wrong? Cause soon as
You
my
not
Monica
listening. This is a
put me in a good light, they right back on her ass, man.
Oh my
Like there
God.
wasn't no fucking reason for a motherfucker to look my motherfucking girl up. Same
JJ,
way
are
it
you
wasn't
gonna
no good
listen or
reason
not?
for a Joy.
JJ, are you gonna
Same way
listen
it
or
wasn't
not?
no good reason for a motherfucker to look Monica family up, bruh.
Oh
The
my
shit was
God.
fucking wrong. Alright. I don't have to come on this motherfucking app mine for no money and shit. I keep it 100. Now that
JJ,
shit
are
was
you
dead
gonna listen
motherfucking
or not?
wrong, bruh. Like Puppy
You
Monkey,
gonna
why
listen or
is this nigga so invested in my life? He still didn't answer that shit. Him or John Frank. That shit wrong as a motherfucker, bruh. And they not men because they won't mind knuckle up in real life, bruh. Why the fuck I need to come to Milwaukee when you told these motherfuckers that I was at Walmart and you pulled up at me, bruh? That's the shit that I'm talking about, Monica. My tone always gonna be like this, man. Like straight up. And I still don't have no problem with you. But when I extended my hand and you did too as an olive branch, we don't have no more record keeping or wrongdoing. You see what I'm saying? Like straight up, bruh. And like I said again, you the only motherfucker I apologize to. So consider yourself special. Like straight up, bruh. That's all I'm saying, man. Real shit. And I ain't got no animosity or nothing, bruh. It's just the shit, man, is a whole bunch of bullshit, bruh. And it's not going to stop. This panel ain't gonna stop it. Real shit is not. It's gonna get fucking worse. And they gonna use your live, Monica, to come at me with. Real shit. Now go ahead now, Joy.
Can I talk now? Because this live wasn't about you, JJ. What had happened was Monica was coming up here to speak to John Frank. Her and John Frank was having a conversation. I asked to get on the panel. He said he didn't want to be on the panel with me. So what Monica did is allow him to talk. And this was a couple of hours ago. She had dropped him, and then I came up here to ask my question. I would ask a question, drop me down, let John Frank answer the question, then bring me back up. That's how it's been going the whole couple of hours that we've been live. You just happened to come up. This live was not about you.
Now check this shit out, Joy.
Come up because we started talking about stuff.
So is it cool for you to sit on the panel and try to hash shit out with these motherfuckers that's sitting over there?
I'm not hashing shit out. You can't tell me what I'm doing on no panel. I'm not hashing shit out.
These the same motherfuckers that's over there, man, putting that rape shit out there though, Joy. Let's talk about that.
JJ.
Like, how can you even stomach being on the panel with these motherfuckers, man?
You've been at work all day, nigga.
This all I want to know, man. This all I want to know. This all I want to know. This all. Could you answer that, Joy?
Just answer that. Just answer that. The whole lie.
Okay. Sometimes the issues that are within this group as a collective impact some of us together and most of us apart. You know, there's a saying about fight. We were talking about people fighting other people's battles, right? You can't, and I've said this so many times throughout the years, right? People can't fight for me or represent my point of view. Because it's never gonna, you're not gonna be able to explain to somebody or take up for me to somebody the way I want to be taken up for. So I'm going to take it for granted that that's how JJ feels at this moment. But I'm going to agree with Joy that this discussion that was here tonight, this panel, the 8 hours that it's been going on, is bigger than him and was not about him. The portion that he came in, that's the portion or segment that's surrounding him. The issues about the cash app and the different things I said, the go fraud me and stuff, people presented questions to me, I answered the question. period. I'm not about to be the rest of my life, because I don't have that many days ahead of me as I have behind me, to be just stuck in an argument for no reason. And I'm not going to be disrespected by anybody on any aspects of anything. Nor am I going to sit up here and try to throw up something that somebody may have done that was negative to further agitate someone. That's not my plan. So now Joy has dropped down. So Gears, it's just you and I.
This.
I understand his thoughts that people will use the stream later to come at him, but I just also I understand the dynamics of all this stuff.
The only thing that somebody would use against him from this panel will be how he's reacting towards you. That'll be the only thing, and obviously that's only
it'd be proving them right opposed to proving them wrong. But I also understand why he's upset. You know, I get it. I've seen so much around here. I truly get it. I truly get it. I just don't I don't understand, like, Gears. But I think I have heard you, and let me just see if I understood what you said. You didn't have no problem with JJ until the day he put out a bounty on your head. And since then, it's just on and popping. Correct?
That's correct. So again, this nigga's always talking about how somebody then stalked him, how people couldn't take his jokes and all that. But again, I got the receipt that before I had doxed anybody, and that again, this goes for more than just him. This nigga offered $1,000 for my information. That's when he was cool with dropping them. This was right around the time that right before the Memphis meetup was supposed to happen. Right, the happiest time of his life. Right, this was around that time when he was kicking with them. He was trying to show out for them. Right, offer money for my information. So now all these years later, you talking about why you do this, why you do that, bro? And then you want to talk some tough shit.
It's but not then, all right, but Gears, let's be professional about it, right?
Professional.
Yes, you be a professional. You be the professional. At this point, you're saying that you've explained to him how this started for you, because he's saying that it wasn't. He doesn't know how to start it. Is there something else beyond?
It started before then, but it wasn't on no doxing shit. You understand? I wasn't interested in his information until he showed interest in my information. But it had started before that, but it wasn't to that level. It was just, talking shit.
The jokes. It started with Bugs whole ass cap.
Bingo.
Never pay for your information.
Did I again, this is where comprehension comes into play. Did I say he paid for it, or did I say he offered money for it? See, these slow motherfuckers who never got their education can't comprehend shit.
You know what? I'm a disagree to a certain extent. When people get upset and they are upset like he's upset, they don't hear everything completely.
No,
So
that's not what it is. Niggas is just liars. They want to be victims, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
think
just what it is.
all right.
Just
I'm
like
gonna put you down to put him up and come back. So go ahead, finish your thought before I do that.
So again, nigga, stop with the fake tough guy shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like you want to fight a nigga, then say I got a police
Okay.
report on you in the next sentence. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So I'm gonna put you
You're not
down.
like that.
Appreciate that, Monica. They not gonna be proving shit wrong, cause like I said, I ain't got no problem with you, Monica. So they gonna twist and turn shit how they want to. First of
I
all,
don't
yeah,
think you have a problem with me. I do
I don't.
understand
I
why you're
don't.
angry. Yeah, I do understand your anger right now. If you came in and seen this in parts and pieces, I get it. So I encourage you
Now,
to
check
listen to
this.
it out.
This how the story went, man. Bugs, whole ass with the 9 fingers get caught scamming. Puppet Monkey Mind was cool with him. They best friends. You see what I'm saying? When we exposed Bugs ass, that's when Puppet Monkey started coming in like just doing fuck shit. I always started from that point on. He never fucking stopped, man. I don't give a fuck what kind of receipt he had got. My bitch ass nigga, mine Carlin Bam sent me your shit and Crunchy Scrub did, bruh. Nigga,
Okay.
nigga, you talking about when I was cool with Drop? Nigga, I wasn't ever cool with Drop. Drop was trying to get cool with me, nigga. And victim? Nah, y'all bitches the victim, nigga. I made y'all victims, bruh. Real fucking talk, fool. And who the fuck said education-wise, bruh? For you to have all this education, bruh, your dumb ass show in the bed talking about me, and I'm at fucking work making money, bruh. So who the fuck ain't got
Okay.
no education, bruh? Real shit, bruh. Straight up, fool.
Can you answer one question for him or one question for me?
One question for you.
Did you at any point say I'm gonna pay a certain amount of money to get his information?
If I said this shit, Monica, I ain't never gave nobody no $1,000 for a motherfucker hate that
Okay.
nigga for free.
So
Like straight up. Just like hold on, Monica. Let me tell you this. Just like your information dropped in my pocket. You see what I'm saying? The old information and new information. The shit about the house, the little bitty door, all this shit. The same motherfucking people, man. Real shit. I don't have to pay nobody for no information. They lied on the crackhead lady like she was paying for information. No, she wouldn't. Real talk. They hated
He
them
didn't
people
say
equally
that
as much.
he didn't say that you paid somebody. He said you made an offer, like saying something to the
If I
effect,
said
"Hey,
it, Monica,
anybody got
I
$1,000?"
said it, Monica, nobody
Okay.
got no $1,000. They sent the shit for free. His
Okay.
girl. So if he in his feelings because of words, once again, what the fuck are we really doing here, Monica? He
Okay.
had no reason, man, looking up my motherfucking girl, man. I told you how they did that weak ass shit. Stalked her Facebook. She on her Facebook, man, with a picture with her name on her uniform. Real shit. OCC had four of my old phones over there. They still had my Cash App information in it. Only thing she had to do was hook it up to Wi-Fi. She saying who I'm sending money to. It was 2 women that I'm sending money to. My weed woman, man, that work with me, man, and my woman that I got now. They doxed both of them. They put both of their pictures up there, and then OCC nerded it down to my girl now, man. That's how they did that shit.
Okay.
And I already know Bam helped do it, and I got that shit on record, and I don't give a fuck, man, that Bam helped do this shit, man. Real fucking talk. Puppet Monkey, you was the one who was stalking, bro. So there is stalking and harassing, bro, when you get through. So you not mad at your friends for sending me your information, but you mad at me, man, for saying, nigga, I give a motherfucker $1,000, man, for the nigga information. Real fucking talk. So what? Once again, Monica, what the fuck are we doing here? Real fucking talk.
I'm about to swap you out, and then we was about to wrap this thing up before we got
what's astonishing to me, Monica, man, it's 505 where I'm at in Chattanooga, man. Real talk.
It's 505.
Well, 505. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm driving. You see what I'm saying? So I'm at work, but check this shit. Why is motherfuckers up discussing JJ and his dick and his old lady, man? At this we
Nobody,
out grown
because you
ass
came
men,
on here to ask
grown
that question.
grown ass men. It
So
ain't
you
like it
came
grown
up here
ass
to
men
ask
though.
that
Ain't that
question.
fucking ain't that a little queerish though? You being a woman and all, ain't that a little queerish like they don't have nothing else fucking to do? Real talk. I'm just saying. I want to know your thoughts on this.
We weren't talking about you exclusively. So
5 minutes ago, before I
having a
came on the panel,
conversation.
man, he was just talking about me. Lying and shit. Saying this and saying that. No fucking proof at all. Real fucking talk. They listen to everything from a crackhead, man. Their best friend and mama came out and said, whatever that bitch told y'all is a fucking lie. Real shit. The brother done said the shit. The son done said the shit. But these motherfuckers on social media are the only motherfucker who continue uplifting this lie. What the fuck are we doing here, Monica?
All right. Well, at the end of the day,
Motherfuckers full of shit. Motherfuckers broke.
your truth. I I don't think there was any question you posed to him back. So this ends this.
When he gonna come out of Milwaukee? When he gonna come see me in Chattanooga? Real shit. That's
Okay.
the only
There will
question.
be no internet fight, sir. I'm gonna put you down.
Ain't no internet fight because he lied like I ain't go down there to Memphis. Everybody know I went to Memphis. Trey knew I was down there. Hold on, Monica. Cause they talk that shit. Trey knew I was down there, nigga.
Nobody.
I've been back down there 3 times. I've been back down there 3 times though.
Talking about. So listen. The same way you are upset in believing that we were speaking on you for hours, we haven't been speaking on Trey.
I didn't say that. I didn't say for hours, Monica. So you just put words in my mouth.
Okay, we haven't been speaking on you. Well, you said that this is a live stream about you.
I'm hearing my name in the live stream, man.
Okay.
Like straight up.
All right.
Like
so shit. I don't want to trigger that person over there, and we haven't spoken on him. I'm talking about Trey. We have. You
don't want to trigger him.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to trigger him, and he.
I'm telling you something, man. If a grown ass man get triggered off of words in the truth, he a hoe. Real shit. Straight up, he know what the fuck he did, man. Okay. Why motherfucker acting like they scared of people around here, bro? That's what I'm saying.
It's not being scared of people as much as it's being not wanting to throw flames at. Just keep flying, coming off at the hinges on stuff that can't be fixed. There's no resolve to this stuff. Some of this stuff you can't even have a conversation about because there's no resolve to it.
He done went too far. Like when they called in my jobs, like recalling my girl job. You see what I'm saying? It went too far. You see what I'm saying? They ain't got no job, so nobody can call it. You see what I'm saying? Like real talk. We the working class over here.
Okay, do you think you're the only one with a job that has been called?
I didn't say that. I'm speaking upon myself.
Okay.
See how you put yourself in it again?
No, I'm saying.
Did they call your job though? Did anybody call your job, Monica?
Jobs being called. A lot of people's jobs have been called up here.
Did they call your job?
You have to ask them.
You would know though, cause your job would tell you. Cause my shit would did on the live screen. You see what I'm saying? That's why like it ain't no word of mouth shit. You see what I'm saying? It was done on the live screen multiple times. Even my girl job for monetary gain. Like real talk.
So what I'm gonna do, cause I don't know anything about that, right?
Oh, okay.
No, this is the first I'm hearing about the job calling.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you didn't know that they sit over there call my baby job. They call mine. They been calling my jobs in the past.
I know about calling her job because I believe I heard an audio or something about it. Call the phone call to her job and what the lady had to say. Maybe I heard it from you.
You ain't hear no audio from me. Nope.
No, maybe no. I'm saying I remember that they called down to the lady's job and the lady spoke to the lady from the spoke to them. I don't know who recalled the story of it, but the person took the call and didn't do nothing.
Yeah, wasn't
Okay.
nothing done on either one of our jobs. Real talk. But my thing is, why is it that bad? Is these words getting to y'all that bad? When y'all want to see me lose my job? When y'all don't have a job for me to call? Even if y'all did, I wouldn't call y'all job. Real, I know y'all ain't got no goddamn money, bro. Real shit, bro. Carla sent me all y'all text bracket shit, goddamn. I know y'all ain't got no money. Real talk, but I had no respect, man, for early 30-year-old men over there, so-called men that stay in the house with their mamas. Like real talk, bro. Like they ain't
Okay.
nowhere on my motherfucking level at all, man. They talking bullshit over there. We speaking real shit over here. This how this shit go. Straight up, man. And once again, I'm finna get out here, Monica. You have a great end of your panel. Let that
All
monkey
right.
ass nigga back up here and talk some more bullshit. Get your ratings up and shit, man. Real shit. And I see y'all in the street, bro. Real shit.
All right. Have a good night. Be safe.
More crying, whining, and bitching.
Is that the end of your commentary on it?
No.
How many minutes would you like me to give you so that I could just close this out?
I got a limit.
Yes, sir. You're gonna have a limit because I don't want it to appear or have the appearance that I'm gonna keep speaking on the person without them being present. Because I don't want to hear later on that I was engaging in a discussion outside of anybody,
Oh
and
yeah,
that I
because he already on edge, and he feeling some type of way. So you got to make sure you don't hurt his little feelings.
it's
I
not
understand.
hurting his little feelings. It's the appearance. It's more my it's
I
more my
understand.
ego than it
You
is
gotta
his. Um,
you gotta try not to step on his toes. I understand.
I'm trying not to continue shit that don't got nothing to do with me and make it have something to do with me. I mean, but
So
there is
again,
arrogance around here that folks believe that folks are scared of folks and stuff like that. When I just honestly feel that folks are tired of this non-ending fight.
so yeah, the truth speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? We see who's triggered and who's not triggered. You know what I'm saying? We see who's constantly going on a live, crying and whining, saying the same old stories all the time, and who's not. You know what I'm saying? It speaks for itself. He said something about saying I'm queerish, but again, the truth speaks for itself. The truth is that you are the only man in this community who can say that they got a dick pic, a dick video sent to you, you asked for it, and you even went live to show the video. You went live to show the video and describe what you were seeing in the video. So the truth is, you're queerish. The truth is that you came out on here saying that your asshole is like a pussy. You like to
Okay,
rob bitches'
we did
faces.
not have that discussion today, so let's move on from that.
Okay, we're gonna move on from that, but that's the truth. That's the
Okay, we're
queers.
gonna move on
You
because
you have those tendencies, right?
the other thing was mentioned, but that thing was not.
Well, that's
Now
that's that's the truth.
okay, so he gave an account of how you got the picture. Does that make or how you came up with the information related to the Facebook? Does any of that sound like does any of that sound like that's what happened?
What did he say?
Just okay, let's not figure out how you got the information. Why did you need to know about his new relationship?
Because it's fuck him. That's what it is. I told you. Once you offer money for my information, and again, never say he paid anybody. That has nothing to do with nothing. But that's like trying to put money on a nigga head. If you try to put money on a nigga head, whether you do it or not, a nigga might try to get you gone first. But we on some YouTube shit. So if you put money on my head, then the target is on you now. It is what it is. Again, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. It is what it is, right? You wanted to be tough and show out when you did it. So what the fuck is you crying for about it now? I don't care who gave you my information. Don't care. Do you see me crying about, oh, Carla gave him my information. Country Thug gave him my information. Country Thug coming in the chat. What it do, Thug? What it do, Country? Like, I'm not crying about it. What the fuck you see? You think you can dictate somebody else's feelings? Because that's what you've been doing. You've been ratting on your accomplices and the people you done dealt with over the years. That's what you got a history of. Every person who you done did some dirt with, you come out here telling on their ass because you's a rat. That's why you just said earlier on the panel that you got police reports on this person, that person, and that person. But yeah, you want everybody to pull up to where you at to fight. But yeah, you done ran to the police on everybody. If that ain't a setup, I don't know what is. If that ain't a hoe ass, puss ass, rat ass nigga, I don't know what is.
Okay.
So all that shit that you be trying to make sound good for YouTube, it ain't real. It ain't real. You went to the laws on your wife, your ex-wife.
Okay,
Twice.
we didn't cover that. That's outside the scope of what he said on the thing for you to respond to. It's a long
Walmart. The reason I did that, I started a series called Walmart Wednesday. Why? Because he lied about working at Walmart. So I started a little Walmart Wednesday. Part of that Walmart Wednesday was doing a skit, a parody of me going into Walmart looking for him and Faith at the time. That was not me actually acting like, oh, I'm in Chattanooga looking for him at Walmart. It was a parody. Are you that slow that you don't realize that? Are you that slow? You gotta be that slow. You is that slow. You is. He said up here, if you get triggered, this is what he just said. If you get triggered off words and the truth, you a hoe. So you a hoe. Because you get triggered off words and the truth. I ain't gonna speak about what you got, but you got that shit. That's why you triggered by the truth. Because you a hoe. That's just what it is. So a nigga tried to run up here and make everything about him when it really wasn't about him. But I know one thing, right? If you got a police report on me, then why the police ain't doing shit? You keep talking about somebody stalking and harassing you. You done been to the police. Why they ain't doing shit? What you asking me something for why I'm doing this and that when you done already tried to pursue charges against me? You won't need no answers. You need to be asking the police where your answers at. What y'all gonna do about this? I done went to y'all years ago. What y'all gonna do about that? He's still doing it. The fuck you asking me why I had no right to do that? Nigga, it's fuck you. I don't see how a nigga so tough, talk all this crazy shit, could even come up here and ask why you do this. It don't make no sense.
I would ask that question if I was trying to come to some conclusion.
But he's not trying to come to no conclusion. He's
everybody's not
victim.
there.
That's what it.
No, everyone's not there. Like I can't marginalize his experience because he experienced something here. Like everyone's upset for a reason.
Well, the thing is, his mouth, right? His mouth got him into that shit. So if he wants shit to stop happening, then he might want to shut the fuck up. Because everything that didn't happen to this nigga came from his mouth. Down from his big secret getting let out. his mouth.
There's no big secret over here.
Well, we don't have to say it, but we both know what we talking about. But out of respect for you,
I understand what you're talking about, but I personally have seen none of this stuff that all this stuff going on. I've seen none of this stuff, and from my perspective, I have never commented or opined on it. I did the Molotov cocktail thing, but I've never joined in on any of this other type of stuff that went on. And I want to stay as far away from it as possible because I don't even know how the conclusions were drawn, nor do I care how they was drawn. Okay, Gears. I just wanted to make sure that I was fair and balanced and allowed you at least some time to.
well, I will say you could have been a little bit more fair and kind of regulating time and not allowing him to, but it is what it is. Like I said, crybabies sometimes they need crybabies sometimes need a shoulder to cry on. You know what I'm saying?
No, I believe that
And anywhere they can do that, they're gonna do it.
He may not have been here listening the whole time, and he may have thought that there was a conversation that was, he said not the whole thing, but that there was a conversation that centered around him, and I don't want to send that narrative that there was.
But it's like I said, all the nigga got his lies. Like I said, nigga been saying for years, oh, he stayed with his mama and all that shit, but he the one who literally got put out by who he called a crackhead, right? Again, we talking about the truths. Got put out by somebody he called a crackhead, right? Had all his shit in a cart.
I never seen this cart thing either.
Yeah, it's I don't know how, but
no, because I didn't. Oh, I'm gonna tell you how. I didn't watch the stuff as people were talking about them, so that's why I never seen I heard about the cart thing, but I never seen the cart thing. I never seen the cart rolling down the street and him walking with it and stuff. I've just heard accounts of it, but I never saw those videos as they went up.
Yeah, well, it was screenshots of it. You know what I'm saying? Of him moving all his belongings, everything he owned inside of one shopping cart, right? So, that's his truth. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he also just came up here and said he was, he's down. He was down at one point and now he's up, right? Because he looks much better. From the JJ I met a couple of years ago to where he is at today, he's phenomenal.
But a nigga who was down that low to where they ain't have shit, to where they can fit everything they own in a shopping cart, versus a nigga who been had his shit together since he got on here. You can't say shit to me. All you can do is lie on me. That's why he repeating that same ass lie from back then. But then we see how you really was living. And we ain't talking about 2017. We talking about a few years into the game, 2021. So it ain't like he came on here and he ain't have shit. No, you was on here for a good little minute talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? At that time, he was, I got the polo and I got this. He was talking the same way that he talking now that he claims to be up. So I don't believe he doing better. Because again, if you doing so much better, what you still crying about shit that you went through when you was with Faith?
Because he's still on this space, right? He's still on this internet space with people still giving the negative narratives.
See,
and this is what, like, I'm listening to you, right? And I'm remembering, right? Maybe I'm gonna have to go in my archives. I'm remembering a time when they looked like they was up. Because when I bought my car, they was in a car and they was talking hella shit about my new car. So I don't think it was always a bad life for him and her in 2017, 2018. Now I think somewhere in 2018 shit started falling apart, but I don't really think that because of the way they had their conversations going. But you know, I could be wrong, and then it could be none of my business. Or well, I could say none of my concern, but I don't always remember them sounding like they was doing bad. That it would even be worth highlighting on here.
My thing is okay. All this shit was done. All this shit was done to you way back when, right? You traumatized, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? How is a traumatized out here constantly attacking other people, but yet revert back to crying about what somebody has done to you?